Hi guys, Abeerguy back, and I know I promised I was going to unbox probably the CPU or something next, but I completely forgot I need to actually unbox this right here. What this is the Phorcys EVO CD360, not the 240, this is the 360. This is basically my entire water cooling kit. I forgot I need to install this part of the CPU onto the motherboard before I can actually install the CPU, so I'm kind of rearranging my videos a little bit. Essentially, what this is, most, I guess, casual people don't really see this that often, or most regular computer users don't see it, but essentially this is a water cooling kit for a computer. Now, your computer usually is cooled using fans. The fans run at really high speeds, so they basically push air out. Sorry, they push hot air out from one direction and suck cooler air in from a different direction. And usually that's how most computers are traditionally cooled. A lot of enthusiasts nowadays are starting to get into water cooling because it helps keep the computer cooler at lower rates, as well as keeping things silent and quiet. And it kind of reduces a lot of the metal and overhead look of the computer, so it kind of keeps it looking a little bit cleaner, and it kind of has like a cool aesthetic design to it. Anyway, without further ado, I just want to kind of go through the parts right here just to kind of explain. I'll go through the pieces that they have listed on this label and then kind of show it to you what it looks like on the inside. So right here, this is the reservoir. It's going to be basically a big block. Essentially what happens is as the water is running through all the computer parts, the water gets really hot and it dumps into this block right here, and this block basically sucks up all of the heat. Once the heat is sucked up from here, there will be fans attached to this, and it'll push the heat out and then circulate the cool water throughout the rest of the computer, and that's basically how that cycle works. This right here, number 2, this is the actual CPU water block. We call it a water block because that's essentially all it is. It's basically an encasing on top of the CPU, and it basically pushes water in through one of these pumps right here and then pushes it out through the other one. So it'll go in, cool water will suck up the heat from the CPU and then pull it back out. Next, right here on number 3, we have the tubes. So these are just hard line tubes that are basically connect to each of these little pumps right here, and or I guess I should say sockets. I shouldn't say pumps. And they will funnel the water from part to part, finally back to the radiator. Number 4 is kind of boring. Those are just like the fittings that attach to the end of the tubes. Nothing special there. Number 5, so this is the reservoir and pump, and basically what this will do is hold the water. So all the water is in here, and there's a pump attached right here, and the pump is essentially just like a fan that pushes the water through the system. Finally, we have the fans that I was talking about. These fans will attach right here onto the radiator and help flush the heat out of the water and return the cool water back into the system. And then finally, this is just the liquid the coolant that goes through all the tubes and whatnot. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this open and see what it looks like. Excuse me for that. Let's go and pull off the film here. So as you can see, we have quite a few parts. I guess they individually wrapped everything. That's kind of neat. This is the water block right here. Pretty self-explanatory. There's the piece, the right side you see right there. That black end is what I need to attach to the bottom of the motherboard before I can proceed with the motherboard installation. If you'd like to see it, that's essentially what it's going to look like right there. So all of this is empty space. It won't be empty, there'll be stuff there, but the PSU will go right here, and then that's the motherboard, and then that little black square right there, that's where the CPU will go, and then this water block will go on top of it. Let's pull this one out. This must be all the fittings and stuff, just because it's not labeled, and it's usually the most boring part. These are the fans. They are RGB, so they do light up. That's why they're kind of white on the outside, so it kind of displays the colors. Supposedly they do a phenomenal job with color representation, so we'll test that out later on. Let's pull this out. Okay, so here's the pump. And this is supposedly RGB as well. I don't know how well it's going to work in my case because it is an open case, but we'll see how well it lights up. We'll go ahead and install that. That'll essentially install right here. It's basically just where I've placed it. It's going to probably be Actually, it'll probably be just about that size, I think. Maybe a few centimeters smaller, but that's just basically about it. And then we have... I can't get it out. Oh, you know what? I should probably pull this out first. So these are the tubes. I don't know if this is going to be enough. I'm going to give it my best shot. A lot of times, this is my first time doing this build, or doing a water cooling build, so usually people recommend buying multiple sets of these tubes. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot on my first shot and just see. Hopefully I get them right. If I don't, you'll see a delay in the videos, and the final build probably won't be complete until sometime next week. And then we have the giant radiator. So that's what it actually looks like. And the fans basically just install right on top like that. And this radiator, if you can kind of imagine, will basically sit just like that on the computer. Okay, and then the pump will be right here, and then that'll channel water right to it, and then the tubes from here will channel over across over there. Cool, and I think that's basically, oh sorry, last piece. The coolant. So they're giving us 2 tubes of it, which should be hopefully enough to fill everything. If not, I'll have to order a little bit more. But this is basically just clear liquid. I'm not planning on doing any kind of colors this time around, simply because I'm kind of worried, since this is my first time. I don't want gunk to build up, and I do kind of want the water cooling to last as long as possible. So just a helpful tip: if you want the cooling to last as long as possible without maintenance, try to use clear liquid. Don't put any colors into it, because that helps the longevity. That usually stretches it from anywhere from like 3 to 6 months all the way up to like 1 or 2 years. So there you go. Anyway, that's all I have for the video today. The computer will most likely be built, almost all of it today. The tubing might bleed into tomorrow a little bit, but we'll see how aggressive I am with the construction. And I hope you guys have been enjoying, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye now.